Need cool OC ideas? Well, here they are. First one is Fuse Tail. Built for a chaotic rebel or an explosives expert, the burning spark at the end of their tail never actually goes out. And they can use it to ignite stuff, create blinding flashes of light, or propel themselves forward with explosive bursts of speed. The tail is a little lit fuse that is slowly burning down towards their body. To stop themselves from exploding, your OC has to constantly defuse it before they explode. Of course, if they get angry, the tail becomes increasingly shorter. And now, cotton candy hair and horns. This design screams carnival trickster or candy-themed demon. Their hair is made of magically regenerating cotton candy, allowing them to pull off chunks of it to create incredibly sticky traps to snare villains or craft sweet shields that absorb physical impact. Or they can just simply share some of the sweet cotton candy with their friends. And their absolute worst nightmare is a hot, humid day or a rainstorm. If they get wet, their beautiful hairstyle instantly dissolves into a sad, sticky pink puddle. Next one is cactus arms with iron spikes. This is the ultimate desert fighter aesthetic. Instead of normal plant powers, this OC idea has quite a metallic and sharp mutation. The normal spikes that it should have are actually made of iron. They can shoot the iron spikes out of their arms like high-velocity darts to pin enemies to walls, and their metal claws that can dig through solid rock. Since their spikes are made of solid iron, they are highly magnetic and incredibly conductive. If a thunderstorm rolls in, they will be like a walking lightning rod. Fish hair, perfect for an aquatic merfolk or ocean-dwelling OC. The fish isn't just a hairstyle. It is a living symbiotic creature that filters oxygen from the air, allowing the character to breathe easily both underwater and on land. The fish is fully conscious and has a terrible personality. It constantly whispers horrible dating advice into your OC's ears or aggressively flops around demanding to be fed fish flakes right in the middle of a serious monologue. Or maybe it's just fish-shaped hair for a quirky sea dweller. Axe tail. This is perfect for a heavy-hitting berserker or an executioner demon. The tail acts as a deadly weapon or a tool for the right job, no pun intended, allowing the characters to chop down trees, parry swords, or deliver devastating spinning attacks without using their hands. And because the blade is so heavy and permanently attached, sitting down in normal chairs is completely impossible. They constantly chop their own furniture in half by accident when they turn around too fast. And now, pencil shavings ruffles. A fantastic concept for an old school jester or a magical creator. The ruffles act as an infinite source of artistic ammunition. The wearer can detach the wooden shavings and throw them like razor-chopped shurikens, or use the graphite edges to instantly draw magically on walls. The ruffles smell overwhelmingly like cedarwood and graphite, which constantly attracts magical wood-eating termites. Peel hair accessories. This is ideal for a sci-fi medic or a quirky pharmacist OC. Each pill contains a highly concentrated, localized chemical reaction. They could pull a pill from their hair and throw it to instantly generate massive healing smoke screens, bouncy foam bubbles, or just simply heal you from a cold. Your OC will constantly forget which color combination does what. In a panic, they might throw a red-blue pill hoping for a smoke bomb, but accidentally end up completely healing the enemy they were just trying to defeat. Speaking of accessories, next one is remote control tie, a hilarious piece of equipment for an office worker or a reality bending OC. The tie allows the wearer to control real life like a TV screen. By pressing the buttons on their chest, they can pause a falling object, fast forward to a boring meeting, or mute someone who is annoying them. The tie is powered by regular AA batteries, and its reality bending powers drain them incredibly fast. If the batteries die while a villain is muted, the villain will stay permanently silent until your OC runs to a convenience store to buy new batteries. Rose Scarf. This elegant accessory fits a plant monster or a romantic diva perfectly. The thorny vine is actually a sentient magical guardian that acts as a set of helping limbs, snapping out to grab ledges, pull the OC out of danger, or whip weapons out of enemy hands. The rose acts like a very spoiled pet if the OC forgets to water it daily, or gives it the wrong type of sunlight. The scarf will begin to wilt and become really sad and dull-colored, scattering withered petals everywhere. Toxic body spikes, a rad idea for a biohazard mutant or a rad wasteland survival. These spikes secrete a highly corrosive, glowing acid that the character can use to melt through solid steel doors or create toxic barricades to trap enemies. The acid is impossible to turn off. Because of this, the character accidentally melts the back of every single shirt they wear and is completely incapable of wearing a backpack without dissolving their belongings. And now, traffic cone pants. This streetwear design is meant for an urban skater or a city patrol OC. The pants possess a magical halt aura. By simply standing in the middle of a street, the reflecting stripes glow brightly, forcing any moving vehicle, projectile, or running enemy to instantly come to a complete screeching halt. The pants are made of literal heavy-duty traffic cone rubber. They make an incredibly loud, embarrassing thwack, thwack, thwack sound every time your OC takes a step, which means it gives them a hard time trying to be unnoticeable. Triple star earrings, a stellar idea for a cosmic pop idol or a space guardian. These aren't just your normal jewelry. No. They are miniature condensed shooting stars. The OC can unclip them and throw them as homing projectiles that magically return to their ears after striking a target. Because they are actual stars, they glow with the brightness of a massive spotlight. Your OC will be unable to sleep unless they take them off, and removing the earrings takes an agonizing 30 minutes every single night. Well, which of these ideas was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to show me your OCs in the community tab. I would love to see them.